So today we are going to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. So I just went out with a couple friends to go see it. Took Manny to the movie theater for the first time, so that was pretty interesting. But really fast, just to give you my blunt, upfront opinion, I thought it was really good. I found it very enjoyable. It's, more of like a movie made for kids, but adults can definitely enjoy this. Especially if you've ever played any of the Sonic games growing up or watched the shows or whatever. This movie is really, really good. I was very impressed. One, by just, it was actually a decent story first, and then second, the actors all did a great job. So that is just a blunt upfront opinion. So now let's go and do like a delve into it some more. So I, for all intents and purposes, am basically a Sonic normie. I don't know much about Sonic. I didn't play many of the video games. The one I probably spent the most time with was Shadow the Hedgehog on the original Xbox. I really liked it, but that's probably about as much as I played. I think on the 360 I played whichever one where Sonic is a werehog or whatever. I played that one for a little bit. But yeah, outside of that, I'd never watched the cartoons. I never really played the original arcade games that much. So like I said, for all intents and purposes, I'm a Sonic normie. So if they messed up the mythos or the mythology or whatever, I don't know. I simply don't. I'm not going to sit here and say I've been a fanboy forever. I'm not playing that. So without knowing anything about it, just going in as just a casual moviegoer or whatever, like I said, it was very enjoyable. The effects are fantastic. Huge props actually to the studio. Going back and changing the animation on his face, and I think they made him shorter and everything too to make him more accurate. So huge props to them, because the design before was absolutely horrible. If they would have released the movie with that kind of look, then I do not think it would have succeeded. So getting into the numbers a little bit, well, not exact numbers, but it's killing it at the box office, which is fantastic. I hope they continue to develop this and they make more into it. Manny's upset. Wow. Okay, just ignore that. He's upset about something. So the movie was really well done. Visually, it's fantastic. I really, really liked it. What to say? It has a couple cool scenes with like the Quicksilver kind of spoilers from here on, I guess. There's a couple quick Quicksilver scenes from the previous X-Men movies where it's really cool. He's moving so fast that time is standing still and he just goes around and messes with things. Those are pretty entertaining. I think there's 2 or 3 of those in the movie. Jim Carrey's performance as just a weirdo scientist is fantastic. I've really enjoyed his performance. The guy that voices Sonic, I thought was really good. And the main guy that plays the main human, the deputy, the sheriff or whatever, he's really funny. So I really liked him. Him and the guy that plays Sonic had really good chemistry. I really liked it. Overall, the movie has a lot of light tones, and it's just a simple, I think what I put on Facebook was, it's a simple, innocent story, and that's really, really nice. It's definitely a movie I'll be buying when it comes out on DVD. I really enjoyed it. I guess I don't know much else to say about it. I mean, unless I can go through the plot, but it's pretty much, it goes through a quick intro of Sonic as a little kid, basically explaining the rings and everything like that, and his original homeworld is the one we see in the video game with like the circles and all that stuff from the video game, and then he uses rings to travel to different planets, so that's pretty cool. And then from there it just kind of develops into he's been hiding out outside of this town for a long time, and he feels lonely, and on accident he triggers massive EMP that takes out basically everything, so they send in the government, and that's where you get the doctor dude, Dr. Robotic, and from there it's just about Robotic chasing down Sonic, and Sonic's just trying to get his rings, which he accidentally sent to San Francisco, and he got hit with a tranquilizer. Pretty funny. So yeah, it's a really simple story, really simple, straightforward, really good story for what it is, considering it's an adaptation of a video game. And this movie, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest, either the highest grossing or the highest opening weekend for a video game based movie. So that's really, really cool, good. So the post-credit scene is actually Tails. You see him flying in through one of the rings, and I guess he's talking to somebody and he says, hey, I think we found him, we detect his energy or whatever like that. So they're definitely setting it up for more movies, and I really hope it happens. So this movie was supposed to premiere, I think, in October originally, and I got pushed back all the way till last Friday, so Valentine's Day. Because they went back and did stuff with CGI and changed Sonic's looks and stuff like that. Just on that alone, I wanted this movie to succeed. What we need to do is we need to we need to, like when the studio actually listens to people, we need to applaud that. We need to support that, because at the end of the day, entertainment is for the people. So if the people aren't enjoying it, the studio is failing. So the fact that the studio went back and changed it to something that was more enjoyable for the audience, huge props to them. Like I said, I wanted this movie to succeed simply on that fact alone, and then it turned out the movie was actually good. So huge props to them. I really hope this movie makes enough money to more than substantiate basically a sequel and stuff like that, because they could really set up some cool movies with like this kind of thing. And I hope this sets a precedent for the studio if they have any other properties like this, that they can develop more like this, because not so much like a shared universe or whatever, but I want like one-off movies like this, like just good movies based on like just, you know, whatever comic or video game characters. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I can't say enough good about it. It was a nice, innocent movie that I enjoyed, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you watched the video, thank you so much, and see you next time.